Takeoff. Home point updated.
So there's not much wind out there. The wind was unbelievable yesterday. It was 35, 40 miles an hour most of the day. My voice is pretty much back, right? 10 days of amoxicillin. Some nice waves out there. I'm sure there'll be a couple of crazies will be out there later. Let's go down and check out the fishing club. Check out the pier. See what the waves are doing over here at the inlet. Sometimes this can get interesting. So that's a view of Avon, in case you don't know. That's the waves are washing over the rocks that are there. So who thinks we'll find some surfers? Where's everybody watching from? You guys can say hello, please? Share the feed with people. This way, Facebook says, oh, this is an interesting video. People are watching it. People are sharing it. Guaranteed we'll find somebody out here if we go up towards 16th Ave. There'll be one crazy out here, right? I think it's 23 degrees out. It's not snowing because I don't put the drone up if it's snowing because, snow is basically rain. And rain, when the snow melts on the drone, it's nothing good for the drone, that's for sure. So right now we're at about 11th Avenue Beach. So tell me, folks, list in there what town you're in, how much snow you got. Then in Florida, you can all tell us how it was 85 degrees yesterday and you got a sunburn. But I heard Florida's going to be cold this week. Real cold. I guess later in the week. I don't know what's going down there today. So we'll be doing our Marine camp. I might as well talk to you as I'm doing this. Marine Explorer Club. 3 weeks starting June 22nd. You can buy 1 week. You can buy all 3 weeks. What else? It's on the boat. It's on the boat Jersey Girl. We're the only ones that have a camp that's on the boat. And it's going to be a fun time. It will be 2.5 hours a day. They'll get some instruction. The first day will just be in the river, what's in the river, what kind of fish, that kind of stuff, learning about that kind of thing. And then we will go out into the ocean. And we've taken hundreds, thousands of camp kids out over the last 8 years. So we're pretty good with the safety of it. Of course, there's life jackets. No, we don't make the kids wear the life jackets on the boat because they are uncomfortable because they are ocean rescue jackets. They're not like the ones that your uncle has on his boat that puts around on some lake or something like that. These are like drag you out of the ocean jackets. These are the real thing. But if for some reason somebody wants to wear one around their neck for 2.5 hours, they're welcome to it. My voice doesn't sound so enthusiastic only because I'm concentrating on flying the drone. So, let's see. Nobody's out here surfing yet. No crazies. I don't know too much about surfing, to be honest with you. Maybe it hasn't cleaned up enough, as they say. But these are the homes in Spring Lake. The county's been plowing Ocean Ave all night long. A lot of drifting because the winds were crazy. Boardwalk, you have some fun cross-country skiing on it, I guess. So this is still Spring Lake going back towards Belmar. By the way, folks, this is my favorite place to park a car. Right there, you got a good view of the ocean. And it's free parking. Looks like Belmar put down a little bit more salt on the road than Spring Lake did. Basically, looks like it's blacktop here. Looking back into Spring Lake, looked like it was all still pretty much snowpack. But those houses are farther apart, so maybe there's more drifting in Spring Lake. Come down and give you the bird's eye view. There's the famous Sidoroffs. Yes, it's still there. Yes, it's unoccupied for, 35 years at least. I guess it must be really waiting for somebody to buy DJs, and then they're going to buy that corner and they'll have a whole oceanfront block. Not that DJs is for sale, but I guess one day it will be. Right here, this is the new bathrooms. They're permanent. They're like $2 million, I think. And they put in a couple of pilings. I think this piling in the front, not that one. I think that piling is the correct height piling. That one there. So in other words, that the bathrooms are going to be raised up just like they are at Taylor Pavilion. A couple surfers trying to figure out, like, are we going out there? Is it good enough? I don't think the building's going to be this big. I mean, it won't be this high, that's for sure. But probably be like, I don't know, half the size of that. But it's going in front of the commercial businesses at 16, so it's not in front of anybody's house. And there you go. That gives you kind of a good idea of what the side streets in Belmar look like. If you're local and you're wondering what the streets look like. I put the zoom on the camera so we can try to look down the street because I'm not going down there. Trees, and trees and drones don't get along. There you go. 7-Eleven, of course, is open. You know, they could have thrown out a little bit more of their own rock salt that they sell. Looks a little slippery there, but keeps lawyers in business, right? Make one quick other pass. As you can see, all the drifting. There's considerable drifting. That's a good photo. Let me get that. Whoops, I don't want that. Alright, hold on, I'll take that for a second. That gives me like a Instagrammable photo. The vertical that you want sometimes. I forgot that I could even do that. Boy, do I sound boring today or what? So anyway, help us out. Buy some early tickets for whale watching. Boats up there. They're putting in new engines. And we're going to do fireworks in New York City this year. We've never done that, but with new, faster engines, we'll be able to get up there and do that. That would be fun. Go up and get a higher view of town here. This is about 200 feet. I don't know. They might be able to skate on the lake by the end of the week if it says it's going to be 20 degrees all week. It's been years, I think, since the lake really froze. As you can see, it hasn't frozen. There's still parts that are water, but I think that's going to... All right, here, we'll try and get a pretty picture. Ready? Got to watch my height. Make sure I don't come cracking into some building. Here's a Taylor Pavilion. Get it from this angle, get more of the flag blowing. Actually, I think I could get it from this side. It'd be blowing better. Yeah, there we go. So, Jersey Shore Whale Watch, boat name's Jersey Girl. Think about her summer camp. You could buy it this month, $325 for the week instead of $425, which will be the normal price. Camp's not on the beach. It's not in the park. It's on the boat. It's on the boat, Jersey Girl. Monday through Thursday. We're only running it for 3 weeks, so yeah, because we get pretty busy July and August with the regular whale watching trips. And if you want to book somebody's special birthday party, get a hold of me. Say, Bill, I got a big birthday coming on. Better than renting a firehouse or going to some bar. And what can we do? Yeah, we can go out. We can do the sunset. Bring your booze. We're working on a liquor license for the boat. That will be fun. One more video here. Some pretty good waves right there, right? All right, we'll ride one wave in together. You guys ready to surf? Here we go. I'm surprised there's nobody out there, but I don't know anything about surfing. Besides the fact that I know you need some very thick. Right here, we'll go in on this one. This looks like a good one, right? You guys ready to surf it? Here we go. There you go. All right, we'll do one more. That was nice. Follow this wave. Here it comes. Boom. Could watch this all day, right? All right, so can I. So maybe if some surfers get out there a little early, probably still drinking a coffee, thinking about like who's really going to go in and who's not. Back up to the house. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Share the feed with your friends. You'll be able to watch it on replay. Now I got to do the hard part, land the damn thing. Take it off of the safety thing. So brake. Disable for current flight only. See, if I don't take off some of the safety features, it won't land close to the house because it'll be like, man, there's a house there, dude. You don't want to crash into the house. I'm landing it. This drone is slightly bigger than my other one, which I learned the hard way. And I tried landing it on the table, the little table here. But I'm going to land it right on the deck. Open up my door. You can hear that thing right there, right next to me, right?
Landing.
There we go. Perfect landing. All right, folks, that's it. Jersey Shore Whale Watch. Go buy some sweatshirts. I can use the business. Honestly, these engines are costing me a freaking fortune. I'll be eating Walmart's version of Cheerios, like I've been telling everybody. Toasted oats, $1.98.